What makes the red pill scene in the first Matrix movie great? Hi, I'm Dr. Josh Matthews. This is my video series, Understanding Movies 101, where we're going to go through, almost shot for shot, and look at the red pill scene in the Matrix to see why it has become so powerful and potent a metaphor for modern popular culture. I mean, a lot of people use the red pill as a metaphor for awakening a revelation in their lives, a new vision for the reality, learning a truth that they didn't know, waking up to a conspiracy, something like that. I'm going to be down in the bottom right hand corner of your screen analyzing the movie and talking you through it shot by shot. Here I am in the bottom right hand corner. Let's talk about the Matrix red pill scene. On screen you've got the red pill blue pill choice that the character Neo, played by Keanu Reeves, is going to take, and it's being offered to him by Morpheus. We'll see these two characters. In fact, we'll see in this whole scene Neo's introduction to Morpheus, but I want you to notice something already. On this side of the screen we have the red pill, the left side of the screen. On this side of the screen is the blue pill. Notice that's kind of like the color over here, by the way. So I want you to notice the colors red and blue or blue-green and these sides of the screen, the left side of the screen and right side of the screen, because these sides are going to be maintained throughout this entire clip. I fast forwarded and now you see Neo's choice, and this is zoomed in extreme close shot on Morpheus's glasses, and this is a wonderful shot of two different Neos. Again, Keanu Reeves is here, and again, left side of the screen, right side of the screen. As he looks at the red pill, he's going to take the red pill and the blue pill's over here. Now this entire scene is building up to this shot and this moment and this ethical, moral, personal, psychological choice of this character. Let's see why he does it, and let's see how the Wachowski brothers, now Wachowski sisters, do this and create this scene. This whole clip starts here with a bug. A bug has literally been taken out of Neo by the hackers who are trying to bring him to Morpheus. Here's the bug in close shot, and you're going to notice the red on it. And see how the red, to go back here, is on the left-hand side? Remember the red pill on the left-hand side? Those consistencies are being maintained. Left side of the screen, red. You'll keep noticing that as we go. Now we're going to cut to the car here, and let me turn the sound up so you can hear the music. And this is an establishment shot where the camera tilts up, but note it goes from light to darkness, and then a flash of thunder, lightning. And then we cut to a top-down shot looking at these characters at an neat angle as we look at them. Right now, then we're going to cut to an interior bird's eye view shot. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Let's take a look at this again. You will very rarely see this, if ever. You get an exterior shot, bird's eye view, cut to an interior bird's eye view. Oh my goodness, I can't even think of one other moment in movie history where this happens. It could have happened other times, but this one's raining, and then you cut to an interior, and it's even eerier because you're spinning around as you go up and as these characters go up the staircase. Note the lightning is there again. This chessboard pattern on the floor is really interesting. First, because they're playing a game in the movie, who's going to win, and the bad guys are dressed in black. You also have a black versus white dynamic in this very scene with Morpheus meeting Neo, as well as Morpheus telling Neo that he is like Alice going down the rabbit hole. Now, if you read Lewis Carroll's Alice Through the Looking Glass, you'll see that Alice is a pawn in a chess game, just like Neo's kind of a pawn in a game.
Let me give you one piece of advice.
Here is the character Trinity, Neo's friend. He thinks she's an ordinary human, but as it turns out, she's going to lead him to Morpheus. She's one of the computer hackers. This is the way that Neo trusts Morpheus, is through Trinity as a woman. Notice the black leather shiny jacket. Now, look at this shot right here. She says to trust whoever is in the room, which is Morpheus. But remember the left side and the right side? Notice Neo is on the left side. He's already being associated with that side, which is the red pill side. So it kind of sets us up as the viewers to believe that he'll take the red pill. Now they're going to enter the room, and there's going to be some interesting cuts here, which I'm going to play twice. Boom, and boom.
At last.
And so there's the introduction to Morpheus, the character Morpheus, played by Lawrence Fishburne. Let's look at how this is done.
Can imagine.
The cut goes here. Let me turn the sound down just so you can watch it. Enter the room, cut to the other side of the room here. Boom, turns, and then as he turns, we cut into him while he's turning, giving us a lot of energy to see him up close and personal. And then, oh, there he is. Now, mystery man who wears a leather jacket in a dilapidated Victorian setting, who wears sunglasses at night in low light. You're going to notice something though. Look, the right-hand side is light, the left-hand side is dark. This right side, left side again shows up here, and you'll remember the movie that Neo's in the world he thinks is real, which is actually a computer simulation. That's the one he knows, the right side, but he doesn't know the left side, which is red, and it's the real world that he's going to go into once he chooses the red pill. Notice the color red over here in the drapes. That's not an accident. You're going to notice, in fact, the chairs are red. The red leather chairs. It's basically the only color pop in the room besides the drapes and even just the lights in here. Now, this is interesting blocking, the placement of the characters in the frame. We sort of are focused on Morpheus here as we look at him. He's the thing we focus on first, and I think we're getting his point of view. He's very close to Neo. He's in the center of the action. So Morpheus is important, placed in the center, but he also feels confident, and he really wants to meet Neo. Now look at the next shot. It's there. Look at the differences. To an ordinary moviegoer, you don't see the differences, but to me, I see now Morpheus is on the far left side. There's a big gap in between Neo and Morpheus, and Trinity is in between them. Why? I think we're getting Neo's psychology here. In other words, this shot gives us how Neo feels. He's wary of Morpheus, who's now on the far left side. Trinity is between the two of them because Trinity is Neo's friend. So you're getting how Neo feels a little uneasy about meeting Morpheus versus Morpheus in the other shot. Here they shake hands. Morpheus in this shot feels comfortable with Neo because he knows him, or he feels like he knows him. Now, there's a little bit of lighting in the scene, but as I said, dilapidated setting. It's dated, it looks old and broken down. I think the broken downness represents the world that Neo's in and his mental state. He doesn't want to be in the world he's in anymore. He wants to know the truth. Now that's all about taking the red pill and getting out of the computer simulation. Here you've got a nice little power shot of Morpheus. We're looking up at him. The camera angle is below him, so it makes him seem bigger and tougher and stronger. I'm going to turn the sound up now so we can hear them.
I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole.
And there's the Alice reference. Now we're going to look at right side over here. Now there's a red chair. Right side is Neo.
You could say
everything's blocked out over here. And now the left side is Morpheus. Do you remember the left versus right? Of course you do. And the man who knows the truth, the man who knows reality, is on the left side, the red pill side. The man who doesn't know the truth, Neo, is placed on the right side.
You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to
turn this up. And now you're seeing the red drapes. You barely get the red there, but definitely that red chair is sitting here. I tell you what, they really psyched out Neo here because they're influencing him. They've got red all over the place, setting him up to take the red pill.
Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Do you believe in fate, Neo?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
Notice Neo doesn't believe in fate, he believes in choice, and this whole scene is about choosing the red pill versus blue pill.
I know exactly.
Now, I like this little bit here because this is the pill box that contains the two pills. It's the first time we see it, and it's going to be important later on, but they're setting us to care about it right now. And he points it right at Neo as Neo talks about choice.
What do you mean? Let me tell you why you're here.
You'll notice the blocking is
you're here
the same.
because you
the
know
left
something.
side with
What
Morpheus,
you know you
the
can't
right side with
explain.
Neo, and neither is
But you
in
feel
each
it.
other's shots.
You felt it your entire
Notice him
life.
twirling the pill box
But
around,
there's
so
something
we'll
wrong
continue
with
to
the
notice
world.
it.
You don't know what it
Notice
is,
the
but it's
shadows
there.
on both
Like a
Neo
splinter.
and Morpheus, their faces, right?
Right.
One side is black, the other side's white,
It is this
representing
feeling
again
that's
that
brought you to
checkerboard pattern on the floor, the choices of one versus the
you know
other,
what I'm talking
and
about?
really the black and white nature of the choice, which is to
Matrix.
go into reality or not. Either you do this or you don't do it.
Do you want to
so that's
know?
black and white.
What it is.
Those-
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room.
It's just like the Force. Now, he just said the Matrix is all around us, and guess what? We cut to a shot of the two of them, giving us a medium shot here of them as they sit together. And notice, again, left side, right side, divided in the middle, but nicely by this table, fireplace, and by the glass of water, which symbolizes the choice.
You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television.
Effectively, we have the guru here telling the student what the truth is. It's like Luke Skywalker and Yoda in the Force, only here you've got these two guys in the Matrix.
You can feel it when you go to work,
That's the Force, you can feel it.
when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
Blind you, and you notice the glasses on his eyes. Exactly. The blinding stuff comes up here all over the place, including the first establishment shot when we saw the building. And
What
you
truth?
couldn't see the building because it was dark. Now he leans into the right side here.
That you are a slave.
Makes things more
now.
urgent, but he's leaning into
Like
the
everyone
world
else, you
of
were born
Neo.
into bondage. Born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
This idea of mental prisons is out in public now. It's all I see it all
Unfortunately,
everywhere.
no
And that
one
we
can
need to
be
reframe our existence.
told what the
so
Matrix is.
Neo and Morpheus are really talking about psychology in a way and how to understand
You have
reality.
to see it for yourself.
All right, we get this shot again. We keep hearing thunder, but here's the choice. This is the second time we've seen this shot. And now watch this.
This is your last
Now he's
chance.
leaning into the world of the right
After
side.
this, there is no turning back.
And when we're cutting here, let me go back two more shots. You'll see each is on top of the other here. Morpheus is there, and then we cut to Neo, and it's as if Morpheus is on top of Neo as far as the editing
After
goes.
this, there is no turning back.
Pressuring him. It's putting all the pressure on Neo to make a choice right now. So we feel the weight of the choice at the moment. Everything's been building up to this,
Take the
and
blue
here we
pill.
go with the shot I let
The
off.
story ends.
Notice the blindness here, and then there's two Neos, black and white, either choice, this one versus this one, in the eyes.
You wake up in your bed and
notice
believe
his face
whatever
there.
you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland.
And his face, dark and light once again, and the dark side is the red side. Now, the movie is playing around with darkness and red, but darkness and the truth versus light is not the truth.
And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
You notice these shots are close shots and extreme close shots of Morpheus, and it puts all the pressure on Neo again. And here we go with the choice. And this
Remember,
music stops,
Oh.
and we cut to this shot right here. Very extreme close shot, right up in the face of Lawrence Fishburne, putting all the pressure on Neo, although these reflections very nicely show us two Neos, which is again Alice through the looking glass. She looks in a mirror, and she goes through the mirror in the first chapter of that book. What's Neo gonna do? The same
all
thing.
I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Here's the water, you see it in the glasses, thunder, seeing the same shots, and now we'll see them together. Look, he just took the red pill, and he's still in his reality, but he's going to get out of it. How? He's going to exit to the left side of the screen. They went from this room, and now they're going leftwards, maintaining the idea that the red pill's on the left.
Hey, Pac, are we online?
And here... And here's the computer room where they're going to send him out of the computer simulation. Now, I've jumped back to the very beginning just to show you one thing very quickly. Notice, see that red light that goes by on the car? Once again, you have this flash of red to indicate that you, the viewer, are going to accept Neo's choice. This is the building he goes in. Notice how dark it is, but his world is going to be lit up. He's going to be enlightened by choosing the red pill. The entire scene has set us up to believe that he's going to choose it, and it's given us a lot of intrigue through its shots, through its editing, through the colors, through the lighting, and so on. All these things add up to make for a great and memorable scene. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, the Philosophy of Movies channel, where you learn about movies and become more intelligent and educated. Hit the bell notification. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.